Right now, breaking news overnight in Donald Trump's classified document indictment. We're getting into the historic federal charges the president faces and the political repercussions.
And we are live at University Ridge this morning getting ready for the AmFam Championship. We have team coverage letting you know how to take it all in. And temperatures this morning are a bit chilly, but it's going to be very nice throughout the afternoon. More details coming up.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
I'm Shane Hogan. It is Friday indeed. Doesn't that just sound so sweet?
Always.
It's been a long week, but we're wrapping it up with a lot of fun and team coverage down at University Ridge, and we've got some good weather on tap, at least for today. Yeah, temperatures today are going to be very nice, but right now they are a bit chilly. Similar to yesterday morning, parts of our area are in the 30s, and those locations are actually colder than this time yesterday morning. 35 right now in Black River Falls. Earlier it got down to 34 degrees, not too far from freezing levels. Now right now in Madison it is 46 degrees, 1 degree colder or 1 degree warmer than 30 minutes ago, so temperatures are warming up, but as a whole, southern Wisconsin dealing with pretty abnormally cool temperatures for the morning hours. But we are seeing very calm winds across all of the state, so the temperatures are, the feels like temperatures are just about what the actual temperatures are. Now most of Wisconsin very clear right now. We are going to be clear throughout the day, which is good for the tournament, but we definitely could use some rainfall. Here's the drought monitor, which was released yesterday. The tan color across Madison and a lot of southern Wisconsin is a moderate drought, which is level 2 out of 5. The good news is that we are going to see some rain over the weekend, and it does appear that it may miss the actual golf times. I'll talk about that more later, but first, today is going to be very nice. Highs right around 80 degrees, mostly sunny skies. And as far as traffic goes, no issues at the moment. I'll continue to update the traffic throughout the morning, and I'll talk more about the chance of rain over the weekend coming up a little bit later in the show.
Sounds good, Jacob. Now to our team coverage of the AmFam Championship happening today and how you and your family can enjoy the festivities.
That's right. Our Leah Linscheid is live from University Ridge this morning with everything you need to know. Good morning, Leah.
Good morning, Shane. Good morning, Chris. Yeah, tough assignment today. Beautiful morning, if not just a hair crisp out here at University Ridge for the AmFam Championship. Take a peek at the beautiful green behind me. Things are set to start in just a couple of hours. We have everything you need to know to get your family out here, enjoy the festivities all weekend long. Now, here's what you need to know. Doors open, as they say, at 8 a.m. 8:20 is the ceremonial first shot. 9 o'clock is when the tournament officially begins. You're going to see some of those bigger names, Jerry Kelly and Steve Stricker, teeing off right around 11. Things should wrap up around 4 this afternoon. Tickets still available. They're $25 a person. If you're under 18, you bring in the kids, they are free. Now tonight, things keep rolling down at Breeze Stevens Field on Madison's Near East Side. Country music headliner, you better believe it. Take a listen. Tyler Hubbard of the band Florida Georgia Line headlining tonight. You've heard that hit song, Dancing in the Country. At least you have. If you're friends with me, doors open at 6 p.m. tonight. Tickets are still available there. General admission is $60. We have a link to get those up on our website. Now, lots of events you can take part in this weekend. We're going to feature some of the other plans a little later on in the show. Josh is going to be in the 608 talking about all things AmFam 2. There is a list of events, complete with times, ticket prices, everything you need, up on channel3000.com. Now, all of this wouldn't be possible without the dozens of volunteers and grounds crew helping to prepare the green. Our Kyle Pazorski has a look at what goes into those important preparations.
The tee boxes, fairways, and greens at University Ridge are almost ready for the course's largest annual event, the AmFam Championship.
From a player's playing condition, it's first class and the best of the best.
Nate Pokris has been the tournament director since the event's inception in 2016. He says there's many complexities which go into preparing the course.
Think of going to any other permanent sports stadium, whether it's American Family Field in Milwaukee or any other sporting venue, and those structures are permanent. We create that at a venue that wasn't designed for it.
From LED signage to seating galleries and everything green, many man-hours go into putting together an event which only only takes place over 3 days.
It takes 6 weeks ultimately to build tournament and all our structure, 1 week of activity, and then it takes 3 weeks to tear down all our venues, and those structures move on to other events around the country.
Lead groundskeeper Phil Davidson tells me the crews at U Ridge have been working around the clock to make it all possible.
Well, I just don't think people know how much time we put into it. I mean, we're here from sun up to sundown for weeks on end just trying to get ready for this.
He says while the AmFam Championship is their largest event, taking care of the course is no different than any normal day for them.
We know how to maintain a golf course, so that's what we're doing here. We just kind of take it to a bigger degree when we put on a tournament.
Kyle Pazorski reporting for us this morning. Lots to come here on News 3 Now this morning. Josh, of course, is in the 608 out here to celebrate the tournament. It's going to be a great weekend, you guys. It's just beautiful out here. Another look at the green. I cannot get over how pretty this is. Man, what a morning. You guys jealous or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to be out there. There's nothing better. I used to work at a golf course in high school at a country club. I loved opening in the mornings. It's so crisp. I love, like the dew on the grass. It's the place to be at 6 a.m., that's for sure.
Of course, looks like it's in great shape, Leah. Thanks a lot.
Shane, are you a golfer? Are you pretty good?
No, terrible. Just worked there, just to pay the high school bills. All right, thanks, Leah.
Classic.
Hey, you can stay on top of all things AmFam today by downloading our free Channel 3000 mobile app. You can get it today in your app store.
All right, now to the breaking news from overnight. CBS News confirming new details after a federal grand jury indicted former President Donald Trump. It's the first federal indictment of an ex-U.S. president. The details of the charges are yet to be made public, but we know that they are connected to the classified documents seized at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. 3 sources familiar with the case say the 7-count indictment involves the retention of national defense information, conspiracy, and obstruction. Trump got out in front of the news yesterday, claiming he's innocent. Meantime, President Biden defended the Justice Department's independence.
I have never once, not one single time, suggested to the Justice Department what they should do or not do relative to bringing a charge or not bringing a charge.
I'm an innocent man. They come after me because now we're leading in the polls again by a lot against Biden.
A law enforcement official says U.S. Secret Service will meet with Trump's staff and security today to arrange a plan for his travel and arraignment. That's expected to happen Tuesday in Miami federal court.
And already on Capitol Hill, getting some reaction from lawmakers. Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, tweeting out in part, "It is indeed a dark day for America. It is unconscionable for a president to indict the leading candidate opposing him. House Republicans will hold this brazen weaponization of power accountable." U.S. Senator Ron Johnson also with reaction, tweeting corrupt double standard as a question when comparing the exoneration of Hillary Clinton's classified document obstruction. And Wisconsin Congressman Mark Pocan, a Democrat representing Madison, taking a much different tone in his tweet saying, quote, 2 impeachments, 2 indictments, and adding for now in parentheses.
In a News 3 Now investigation, we've learned a former Dane County Sheriff's candidate was fired by the boss who beat him. Incumbent Sheriff Calvin Barrett sent a 7-page letter to his former opponent, Anthony Hamilton. In it, the sheriff accuses Hamilton of lying to the press during the campaign, giving out too much information about active criminal cases, revealing information about confidential informants, and losing the trust of his department. This happened all in the wake of a federal lawsuit Hamilton filed against the department, accusing them of lies, falsifying records, and more.
I knew when I started the campaign that if I did not win, I would most likely be terminated. And I said that pretty regularly during the campaign.
Hamilton's accusations against the department were part of that federal lawsuit dismissed last week. When we contacted the sheriff, he did not comment on the termination because Hamilton is attempting legal action with the state's largest police union. 8 minutes after 6 now. Coming up, more coverage of the American Family Insurance Championship. In your morning sports, we're going to hear from hometown favorite Steve Stricker and how he'll approach the weekend.
At Pick and Save, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including dancing, craftsman, and design for best home repair. Dream, renovate, create. Visit us online to start planning your remodel, addition, or new build with the best today.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Post says the key is under the Bisanguita cactus.
When you want to easily unlock your vacation,
Really helpful.
it matters where you stay. True by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Good checkup? No, great checkup. Nailed it again.
Keep up the good work.
For great checkups, Crest has you covered because Crest Pro Health protects 100% of your mouth for 24 hours.
Look, Mom, no cavities.
Crest.
Febreze.
Hate it when a car freshener hits you with an overwhelming blast of perfume? Febreze car vent clips work differently. Febreze gives you consistent freshness that starts just right and stays just right for 40 days. Upgrade to Febreze car.
Get help reaching your goals with JP Morgan Wealth Plan, a new tool in the Chase mobile app. Use it to set and track your goals, big and small, and see how changes you make today could help put them within reach. From your first big move to retiring poolside and the other goals along the way, Wealth Plan can help you get there. JP Morgan Wealth Management.
When you download the Pick and Save app, you have easy access to savings every day and get personalized coupons sent straight to your phone. Save big today when you download the Pick and Save app. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back, everybody. Leah Lynchide out here live at the AmFam Championship. We want to take another minute to talk about all of the work that goes behind this gorgeous, gorgeous tournament. A tournament of this scale simply can't be pulled off without hundreds of hours, thousands of hours of manpower. Officials say for this year's tournament, 900 people registered to volunteer.
It's just a great environment, and to know that the proceeds are going to various local and charities and within Wisconsin, it's just such a joy. And my little part, if I can do a little part, it's basically a privilege to be able to help out other organizations. So it's fun.
Since 2016, the American Family Insurance Championship has raised nearly $15 million for charity. Really timely to be talking about this right now because some of the grounds crew, you can hear them just arriving to clean up the green for the start of the tournament. Josh is in the 608 this morning as well, talking about the impact of volunteers here. 900 people, thousands of hours behind this.
Yeah, it's so awesome to be able to see, what it takes to be able to pull off a tournament like this. But of course, those volunteers are so important. And we actually have a special volunteer with us this morning. Harry Lee is up early with us. Harry, good morning.
I'm just great.
Oh my gosh, what a fantastic morning out here.
This is unbelievable. And the sun's coming up. It's going to be a great day.
It's going to be a great day for golf. And you've been volunteering for 7 years now.
From the beginning, yes.
What made you want to volunteer for the AmFam Championship?
I worked for them for 25 years. They were great to me, and this is my way of paying them back.
So now here you are, and what exactly do you get to do as a volunteer out here?
I do a little bit of everything. We our primary goal is to keep the water and the Cokes and all that kind of stuff, in the coolers on the tees for the players and the caddies. So we keep them hydrated.
You know, you stay busy out here, and, we mentioned 900 volunteers. You're one of 900. It takes a lot of volunteers to be able to pull off a weekend like this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And I think the secret to having that many people come out is the fact that it's just fun. We have leaders that are unbelievable. They're genuine, they know what they're doing, and they lead us well.
So what is your favorite part about the weekend?
The players, of course. Everybody loves players, and we need to have Steve Stricker or any one of our locals win if we can.
It's so awesome to be able to have those big names that we get to call our own, right?
You betcha. Steve is a very personable person. He cares about American family. He cares about the community. It's just a great thing.
So if folks have never been out here to University Ridge for this championship, what would be your plea to get them out here this weekend?
Come out. The golf is fantastic. These are championship people that are playing this game out here. The shots are good. It's easy to walk around here. Everything is paved. There's lots of signs for directions. It's not a difficult course to come out and view golf. So come out, everybody.
All right. Well, Harry, thank you so much for what you do. Appreciate you, and hope you have a great weekend.
We will. We're going to enjoy ourselves.
We certainly will. So if you want to be like Harry, of course, there are always people that are volunteering out here, Leah, and it's so important that we mention that, 15,000 volunteer hours, 900 volunteers from 15 states. I mean, it takes a lot of people to be able to make a successful weekend like this.
That's incredible. And to be able to say that you're part of the AmFam Championship, that's awesome. That's such an opportunity.
And it's so awesome, like Harry mentioned, to be able to see the connection with all of the folks out here. I mean, these people, they have a stake in this community, right? And that's what makes living in the 608 so great.
Hey, we're glad to have people like Harry out here, that's for sure.
You bet.
All right, back to you boys in the studio. More coverage to come out here at University Ridge.
The world needs more Harrys.
Yeah, we do. Love his attitude. He's out there bright and early. It should be a great weekend. Yeah.
All right, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
All right, it's 6:16 on your Friday morning. Jacob Montesano out on the weather patio. Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning. Right now, temperatures are still a bit chilly, but they're going to warm up very nicely throughout the afternoon. Highs will be right around 80 degrees, and tomorrow is also going to be in the 80s. But I want to mention that tomorrow morning, the lows will only be around 60, so it's going to be a lot nicer for the morning hours tomorrow. But we do have the chance of some showers and storms in the late afternoon and evening, with much cooler temperatures for Sunday and Monday. Now, right now, Weather Track shows some showers and storms across the Dakotas, but that cold front up north in Canada will slowly move its way into our area and bring in some showers. Now for today, we are going to see highs around 80 degrees with some clouds, but otherwise mostly sunny. Much more cloud cover tomorrow, but we're likely not going to see rain, at least in Dane County, until pretty late in the day. It is possible, but the heaviest rain, at least in the early afternoon, will stay to the north. By the time we get later in the evening, probably after sunset, we are going to see some more heavy rain develop, and we could potentially see heavy rain for hopefully a few hours. I say hopefully considering our drought conditions, but the good news about this rainfall is, with the golf tournament happening, it does appear that the heaviest rain will be when the tournament is not happening. It looks like the rain will hold off until after the rounds are over Saturday, and although there may be some light showers early Sunday during the rounds, by the late morning and especially during the afternoon, it is going to be dry, but it is going to be a lot colder, and it is going to be windy. I'll talk about that in just a moment, but first, Future Track precipitation shows as much as an inch and a half as possible. My guess is we'll be closer to a ½ inch to an inch, but definitely hoping we see that rainfall, especially Saturday night. Now, if we look at the Future Track wind gusts, we are going to see the winds pick up as the cold front moves through, and Sunday will be pretty windy, especially early in the day. And with those temperatures, it definitely will be chilly, so prepare for that if you plan on going to the golf tournament on Sunday. But the rain looks to clear out early, and temperatures will warm back up into the mid-80s by the middle and end of next week.
Nobody on the Champions Tour is playing better golf right now than Steve Stricker. In the 10 tournaments he's played this year, Strick has 3 wins, 2 of those are majors, and 4 second-place finishes. And now it's time for his tournament, the AmFam Championship, one he's never won. And Strick, isn't shy about saying just how bad he wants to be at the top of that leaderboard come Sunday at University Ridge.
Obviously a tournament that's very important to me, and you know, maybe I just gotta kind of let it just flow like I do each and every week and not try to do too much, you know. And I think I just need to go out there and smile a little bit more, enjoy it, embrace it, and if I play well, I play well. If not, so be it.
He's used to winning every single week, and when he doesn't win, he's taking second place. It's extremely impressive what he's doing.
The state softball tournament has been Jamie Olson's home away from home. She's led Sun Prairie to a state title in 2018 and runner-up finishes in 2019, 2021, and 2022. And this season, the Cardinals were back with a chip on their shoulder. Up first for Sun Prairie East, Oshkosh West, and Taylor Baker took the game over from the start. First inning, she rips one into the outfield to plate the game's first run. That was part of a 3-run frame for the Cardinals, and it was more than enough run support from her. Baker struck out 10 and pitched a complete game shutout. Sun Prairie East moves on to the semifinals with a 5-0 win. In Division 4, how about this for your first state tournament appearance? Waterloo was down 5-0 and came all the way back to win it. The Pirates will face Iola Scandinavia on Saturday for the D4 title. Let's kick it. McFarland hosting Sugar River in a sectional semifinal. What a start it was for the Raiders. Anya Brinkman goes corner pocket for one of her 2 first-half goals. That set a new school record for goals in a season, but McFarland would answer. Elise Freeman drills home the PK, and the Spartans move on to Saturday's sectional final with a 3-2 win. And that's it for Morning Sports. Have a great day.
You too, Zach. Coming up, how an artist is spreading joy in Hong Kong.
And as we head to break on this Friday morning, a look at gas prices. We're back right after this.
Watch News 3 Now at 5 with Eric, Susan, and Gary. Weeknights.
Join Stoughton Health Ortho Team Clinic to learn how a custom knee implant may be the solution to end your pain. The educational talk will take place over Zoom on June 15th. Visit orthoteen.com and click on Events to register.
Action! Get up to 50% off list prices at the huge memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture. Like this recliner, free when you purchase the reclining sofa. How about a Lazy Boy recliner as low as $375? Up to 50% off only at Slumberland Furniture. Do not miss this one.
Have you ever been challenged, been tried, made a pact with your own limits? Have you been here, there, places no one should go? If you have, then you know that whatever you're capable of, so are we. No wonder Ford SUVs lead in brand loyalty. Now get an Explorer and get 0% APR financing for 36 months, $1,000 low APR cash, and $1,000 retail bonus cash. See your dealer.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and cheeks.
Skilled massage therapists and estheticians helping you be your best. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Are you sure about this?
I got this. I watched the video online.
I'm good. I'm good. I can't help you with that bruised ego, but I can help you replace this roof safely.
Let the experts at Feldco do the heavy lifting this summer with 30% off roofing and siding. Plus, no interest until 2025.
30% off roofing and siding ends soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit vrapwi.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you.
The Subway series is elevating your favorite sub.
Why mess with the sweet onion teriyaki, Chuck?
Man, this ain't messing. It's perfecting with marinated chicken and double cheese.
Sweet and savory. Kind of like you and me, Chuck.
Bye, Peyton. Try to refresh favorites at Subway today.
Here we go.
And action!
Now at Slumberland, $4.99 gets you a lot, like a Sealy Posturepedic mattress, plus a 7-piece bedding bundle free. Yep, get a fitted sheet, flat sheet, 2 pillows, 2 pillowcases, and a duvet, all for just $4.99. Hurry, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Cut!
Yes.
Join Stoughton Health Ortho Team Clinic to learn how a custom knee implant may be the solution to end your pain. The educational talk will take place over Zoom on June 15th. Visit orthoteam.com and click on Events to register.
All right, we're back. We want to thank Linda for sharing her morning with us. A beautiful picture of what I'm told is a pelican.
They do exist in this state.
I didn't think that is news to me this morning.
Honestly, same. But when I saw the picture, I felt pretty confident that this was a pelican, simply because of, I don't know,
because
past
Kelly
experience.
shouted it.
Yeah,
from the
that
studio.
That too. Thank you, Linda. All right, you guys got to check this out here now. In order to spread some happiness in Hong Kong, a Dutch artist is debuting 2 additions to the Victoria Harbor.
Okay.
Look at this. 2 giant yellow rubber duckies. The inflatable yellow ducks are 59 feet high and will sail on the harbor for the next 2 weeks. The artist Hoffman has been touring the ducks since 2007. And just look at
Massive.
in comparison to
Bring
those
them to Madison, like you said earlier.
Yeah. Bring them out on Lake Mendota. How fun would that be? Or like Lake Michigan. Just imagine those things floating away. They are huge. Obviously, there's the artist right there.
That'd be pretty funny to see them not knowing it was happening.
Yeah.
It'd be a pretty
to
shocking sight for sure.
All right, Jacob, how about a quick check of the weather here before we go?
Yeah, today's going to be nice. For the most part, tomorrow's going to be nice. Some showers, especially for northern counties during the afternoon, but it looks like Dane County may not see that rainfall until after sunset, which is good news for the golf tournament. Sunday's looking a lot cooler. The good news is that the rain will end early, but it also will be breezy.
All right, great. Thanks, Jacob. Hey, we're going to have more team coverage live out at University Ridge for the AmFam Championship after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Brand new Metro Transit routes and schedules start Sunday, June 11th. Less transferring, easier to use. Visit mymetrobus.com or call 608-266-4466 to plan your trip and look for ride guides out on the streets.
Hey, it's your dry skin. Every day we lose ceramides I need to seal in moisture. CeraVe delivers 3 essential ceramides to help restore my barrier so I can lock in moisture, feel hydrated, and look healthy. CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotions. Hey, it's me, your skin. Some cleansers get us clean, but take my moisture. CeraVe cleansers help me maintain my moisture balance with hyaluronic acid plus 3 essential ceramides to help restore my natural barrier. So we're CeraVe Clean. CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Reviews are very important. It really reflects on how we're handling customers at Precision Door. It's feeling like I'm helping out my neighbor. Quality service quickly from a name you can trust.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Roth Cheese for Best Cheese Producer. Vote for Roth Cheese and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
You got me.
Tag, you're it. Imagine a world with no drama. With 4imprint, you don't have to chase down the perfect promotional products. Exclusive apparel, bags, drinkware, and more. 4imprint will help you capture the moment and guarantee to deliver your order on time and on budget. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp. They've been helping inventors for 35 years. Call today for free information.
Call 800-550-5543.
And now please welcome Anna Montoya.
Metro Transit routes and schedules start Sunday, June 11th. Less transferring, easier to use. Visit mymetrobus.com or call 608-266-4466 to plan your trip and look for ride guides out on the streets.
Right now, we're getting ready for the first round of the biggest golf weekend here in Madison. We're live at University Ridge with how you can get in on the action.
Also, unclaimed tax refunds. The IRS says taxpayers could be missing out on a lot of money. The important deadline coming up quick. And here's your first look outside this morning. Jacob Montesanto's here to let us know what type of weather we can expect today.
Yeah, right now it is pretty chilly, but nice weather is expected in the afternoon. More details coming up.
Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Happy Friday to you. I'm Shane Hogan.
I'm Chris Stanford. Jacob's in this morning doing the weather for us. What can we expect today?
Just about perfect weather, but we are going to see some rain over the weekend. It looks like it might actually miss the tournament times, but as far as right now goes, it is pretty chilly. Similar to yesterday morning, there actually are parts of our area that are in the 30s. Further up north, Black River Falls, 37 degrees. Earlier in the morning, they were as cold as 34 degrees, so fairly close to freezing up there. Right now in Madison, it's 46 degrees. As a whole, a lot of southern Wisconsin is fairly below average for this time of the year. Very calm winds across our area, so we're not experiencing any wind chills. It feels like temperatures just about what the actual temperatures are. Very clear across Wisconsin. That's going to continue for most of the day. Very nice weather for the first round of the golf tournament. Highs will be right around 80 degrees, mostly sunny skies. And as we head into the overnight hours, we'll see low temperatures much milder than this morning, right around 60 degrees. And this will be the temperatures for Saturday morning. So if you want to get out to the tournament, tomorrow morning will definitely be a lot warmer than what it is right now. Now, for much of Madison, we are very clear with traffic, but right around University Ridge, it is starting to get a little bit of a backup as people try to flock to the first tee time. But as a whole, not really dealing with much with traffic, and that looks to continue for the most part throughout the morning. I'll have details on the chances of rain over the weekend coming up later in the show.
All right, thanks, Jacob. You can stay on top of the changing conditions this weekend, maybe track those showers. Overnight Saturday into Sunday. Just download the First Warn Weather app for free by searching WISC Weather wherever you get your apps. Now back to our team coverage of the AmFam Championship happening today and how you and your family can enjoy the festivities.
That's right. Our Leah Lynchide and Josh Sprite are live from University Ridge this morning with everything you need to know. Good morning, you two.
Hey, Chris and Shane, check out our spot here at U Ridge. We're just getting a little heat. It is cold. Jacob's been telling you all morning those temperatures. I decided to wear a golf skirt today.
I don't know why you dress like that.
Fashion over everything, Josh. Fashion over everything.
You rolled up and I was like, it's a little chilly out here, but then they turned the fireplaces on for us out here. I mean, just
this is great.
Look at this. It does not get any better than this, and what a beautiful weekend to have this right here in the 608.
It is perfect weather, folks. Take a look at the green out here at University Ridge for the AmFam Championship, kicking off this morning in just under an hour here. Look at the beautiful sight. We have been having so much fun out here this morning. We want to make sure you and your family have fun too. Let's take a look at what you need to know today. 8 a.m. doors open. 8:20 is that ceremonial first shot. 9 o'clock is when the tournament officially begins. Right around 11 is when you're going to catch those big local names, Steve Stricker and Jerry Kelly. They'll be teeing off right around 11. Things wrap up here at 4. You can still get tickets. They're $25 a person, free. If you're bringing your kids, anybody under 18 gets in for free. Now tonight, things keep rolling downtown at Breeze Stevens Field. You know, AmFam always brings in a headliner for a concert with this golf tournament. And this year it's a country favorite. Take a listen. That's right. That's Tyler Hubbard of the band Florida Georgia Line headlining the concert tonight. You've heard his hit song, Dancing in the Country. At least you guys know I'm a huge country fan. I got Josh in on the country shtick these days. He loves that song, too. Doors open at 6 p.m. tonight. I do think we should try and scrounge up some tickets, huh? That would be fun. Tickets are still available. They're $60 for general admission. We have a link for you to get them up on our website. Lots of events you can take part in this weekend. We're going to feature some of those plans a little bit later on in the show. AmFam has a full list of everything you need to know, too, complete with times, ticket prices, everything. We have it linked up on channel3000.com. Now, we talked a little bit this morning about all of the volunteer work that is necessary to get the green ready. Josh talked to a lovely volunteer by the name of Harry who's been doing this every year. We want to give another shout out to all the volunteers. 900 of them putting in work here along with the grounds crew. You can kind of hear them behind us. 15,000 hours of work. It is incredible. Take a listen to what volunteers have to say about their participation.
It's just a great environment, and to know that the proceeds are going to various local and charities and within Wisconsin, it's just such a joy. And my little part, if I can do a little part, it's basically a privilege to be able to help out other of the organizations. So it's fun.
Since 2016, the American Family Insurance Championship has raised nearly $15 million for charity. They're going to keep that going with the events this weekend. Back out here at U Ridge, I think you'll find Josh and I just sitting by the fire for the rest of the day, taking in all the festivities.
This is always the special part. I mean, I love mornings anyways because it's always so quiet, but just being the first ones out here today, you get to see how nice the course is. And obviously, yeah, the grounds crews are busy getting the day ready, but it's going to be a fun day out here. Coming up here in just a little bit, this is more than just golf, okay?
Yes.
So we're talking about American Family Insurance's mission behind this, and it's the charity impact, right? Millions of dollars that has been raised from this tournament stays right here into the community and going back to that cause. We're going to be talking to those folks coming up here a little bit later on in the broadcast.
15 million. Yeah, we focus so much on the tournament, but the impact that stays here locally, all the grants that are given to local nonprofits in our neck of the woods. Josh, can't wait to hear more about it.
It's just a good community give back. Like the volunteers from the charity, it's just, yeah, it's a good time to be out here.
All right, for now, back to you folks in the studio. We'll just be out here by the fire, taking it all in.
Enjoy it, you guys. It is a little crisp. Leah, when I saw you come in this morning with that skirt on, I was like, oh, well, we'll see how she does out there. But you found the fire. That looks nice.
I'm a hardy Wisconsinite. I don't know what you guys are talking about. The weather is fine. Right. Jump on in.
All right, talk to you guys soon. By the way, folks, you can stay on top of all of our AmFam coverage with our news app. Just look for Channel 3000 wherever you get your apps.
It's 6:36 now to that historic federal indictment of former President Donald Trump. Overnight, CBS News has confirmed a federal jury has indicted Trump on charges of mishandling classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. The 7 charges Trump faces likely involve retention of national defense information, conspiracy, and obstruction. The Secret Service will meet with Trump's security and staff to arrange plans for his travel and his arraignment. That's expected Tuesday in Miami federal court.
Former Republican candidate for Wisconsin Governor Tim Michels is suing a conservative organizer who said his campaign never paid him during the 2022 race. Bob Donhall, the organizer, says Michels verbally agreed to pay him $100,000 to cover the cost of political events he hosted. Donhall filed a complaint with the Wisconsin Ethics Commission about it. Then 3 weeks after that complaint, Michels sued, alleging that Donhall was spreading false and malicious lies. Donhall says he spent $50,000 organizing 7 events for the Michels campaign.
A Republican-controlled finance committee is voting to give the state's licensing agency only a fraction of the new positions requested by Governor Tony Evers. The Department of Safety and Professional Services oversees licensing and has been criticized for delays since the start of the coronavirus pandemic. Governor Evers asked for 80 new positions, but only received 17.75 positions and funding for technology improvements. Democrats argued the position and funding were not enough to address those licensing issues. It now heads to the Assembly and Senate for approval.
New this morning, a man beaten by 2 people wanting his vape pen. It happened on State Street at a bar near Hotel Madison. It was Tuesday. Officers responded after the victim said that he was placed into a chokehold and thrown to the ground. The attackers left the area, but officers found them shortly after. 2 22-year-old men arrested and face charges now of strangulation, disorderly conduct, and strong-armed robbery.
2 days after 3 East Side homes were shot at, police say they found one of the cars believed to be involved. Residents on Doll Street heard gunfire Tuesday morning around 11:30. Bullet holes were found in 3 homes, including 2 that were occupied at the time. One woman inside was actually cut by debris from when a bullet pierced the wall. At this time, no arrests have been made.
The IRS is saying over 1 million Americans could be missing out on their share of an estimated $1.5 billion in unclaimed tax refunds. The refunds are for tax year 2019. So if you didn't file for some reason in 2020, you could be owed part of those unclaimed funds. By law, taxpayers usually have 3 years to file their taxes and claim their refund. But if they miss the deadline, that money then goes to the U.S. Treasury instead. Usually the deadline falls around the tax deadline, but the COVID-19 pandemic pushed the 2020 filing deadline to July 17th of this year. If you didn't file for 2019, the IRS asks that you submit a tax return to claim your refund.
It's 6:40 coming up in our Health Watch. An alarming shortage of cancer drugs, how the U.S. is working to get the meds to patients who need them.
And we're expected to see some rain over the weekend. All the details coming up after the break.
Plus, our live team coverage continues from University Ridge Golf Course as the AmFam Championship weekend is set to get underway. Coming up in the 608, how you can give back through this tournament. Next.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Lybalvi.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have an increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, or feel faint, very dizzy, or confused, or if you have fever, stiff muscles, confusion, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements, which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls.
Are you ready to push back against bipolar 1? Ask your doctor if Lybalvi is right for you.
Here's your parachute.
Certain it's okay? Are you 4imprint certain?
Certainty matters, so congratulate coworkers or say thank you with promotional products from 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
When your travel adventure is more of a misadventure, it matters where you stay.
And here's some warm DoubleTree cookies.
DoubleTree by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Big trucks can be intimidating, and so can their insurance companies. After a serious truck crash, you need a team on your side who knows how to handle trucking cases and who gets results. You need Gruber Law Offices. We know truck law, we know the rules and regulations, and we'll hold the insurance companies accountable. And there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
As the 2023 American Family Insurance Championship tees off, News 3 Now is bringing you daily team coverage of the Madison area's biggest golf event of the year. Join us for live reports as we take you inside the tournament from University Ridge. Tonight on News 3 Now.
One mission, to end breast cancer. Join us on Saturday, June 10th at 9 a.m. for the Susan G. Komen South Central Wisconsin More Than Pink Walk. Please register today and witness the power you have to change lives.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back, folks. We are at University Ridge for the AmFam Championship. But I got to tell you, this weekend is about so much more than golf. Josh Breider in the 608 breaking down the charity impact that AmFam has on this community.
I think they can hear me now. Is the mic?
No.
There we go. We're unmuted. We're
Josh,
unmuted.
No
I know.
one mutes Josh.
I'm like, they can't hear me. They can't hear me. We're just taking in the sights and sounds out here at
Yeah,
Ridge.
it's easy to get distracted.
Take a look at this fire right behind us. You're trying to stay warm.
I am fine. Let me clarify. I'm a hardy Wisconsinite. I feel just fine.
Then why do you keep getting closer and closer to the fire?
Well, once you feel the heat, you don't want to let go of it.
Well, hey, you know, this is more than just golf out here. This is really about giving back to the community, and that's really what this tournament is about in the end. Jim Buhine is with American Family Insurance. And Jim, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for being out here.
Oh my gosh, what a fantastic morning to be out here on the golf course.
It's a great day, going to be a great Friday, great Saturday, and maybe we'll dodge a little rain on Sunday before we crown a champion.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So, you know, we talk about golf being obviously a big part of this, but in the end, it's really about your mission and giving back. How exactly does that work?
Yeah, sure. We established this with the primary goal of supporting our community. And so all the dollars raised through this tournament go back right here into the Dane County community. We set up a formula. Half of that goes to the American Family Children's Hospital. We have a world-class children's hospital right here in our hometown. The other half go to worthy charities that are supporting kids and families here as well. Through the first 7 years of the tournament, we've raised $14.8 million for charity and distributed more than 700 grants to those local nonprofits.
I mean, that is incredible to say the least. So obviously even more this weekend, and that's what those tickets go for. So people come out here, they're giving back in a great way.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, when they come out and get to watch great golf, they're also supporting their community. They are also seeing some of the other local sponsors who are supporting the community in a big way out here as well.
You know, we met Harry, one of the volunteers, earlier. You guys couldn't do that without all the volunteers out here.
No, and that, you know, they're actually a part of that charitable component as well. 900 volunteers. They're not only giving their time, they write us a little check. They're making a donation to the tournament and to the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation as well.
You know, if folks have never been out here, you know, describe the weekend a little bit, because this is really something special. Obviously, some big names that we get to call our own right here.
Yeah, so the very best golfers aged 50 and older in the whole world right here this weekend, including two local legends, Steve Stricker and Jerry Kelly. But, you know, it's even more than that. Great concert downtown tonight. And then tomorrow, our celebrity foursome, Derek Jeter, Michael Phelps, Zach Johnson, and, of course, our own Andy North right here as well. And then Sunday has always been exciting golf, and that's when we crown our champion Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, this is going to be the place to be this weekend.
Absolutely. Please come on out and enjoy the weekend.
Jim, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. We know you're a busy man. Again, if you'd like to learn more about how you can get some tickets and really the mission of this entire weekend, you can go to our story right now on channel3000.com.
Boy, what a perfect weekend for this, huh?
Yeah, hopefully, you know, Sunday's forecast is looking, you know, but the next couple of days, let's hope we can kind of squeak by without any of that rain. But, I mean, just to start this weekend off, this is the way to do it.
Friday, man, couldn't ask for a nicer day. I like this crisp, cool weather. This is Wisconsin.
This is actually the way. I'd rather be out here like this than, like, sweating my tails off out here. So, yeah, it's going to be a great weekend.
Okay, well, we have more information for you coming up in the morning sprint. Until then, you'll find Josh and I just cozying up to this fire, taking in the sights, the sounds out at University Ridge for the AmFam Championship. Chris and Shane.
It is true. It's beautiful out there. There's really nothing better than a golf course early on a morning like that. It's going to be a great weekend indeed. Can't wait to hear all about it, see all about it. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, University Ridge looks like it's in great shape. All right, we'll check back in with you guys soon. Don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. On the Health Watch this morning, a shortage of a life-saving cancer drug is forcing oncologists and pharmacists to scramble for alternative treatments. That is according to a new survey by the National Comprehensive Cancer Network. It found that 93% of cancer centers across the country have reported experiencing a shortage of the chemotherapy drug carboplatin. 70% reported a similar shortage of the drug cisplatin. Those medications are used in combination to cure many types of cancer. Last Friday, the FDA said it would work with a Chinese drug maker now to import the drug to boost the U.S. supply.
It's 6:48. Jacob Montesano out on the weather patio this morning, giving us the weather for the weekend. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, temperatures today are going to be very nice. Although they are a bit chilly right now, they will rise into the 80s or right around 80 degrees during the afternoon. Tomorrow will also be 80, but we do have the chance for some showers and storms late tomorrow into Sunday morning, and that will really cool things off for Sunday and Monday. Now, right now, pretty much all of Wisconsin, very clear, but there are some showers and storms off to our west, and they will slowly make their way into our area over the coming days. Throughout today, we will see a few clouds, but otherwise mostly mostly sunny with high temperatures right around 80 degrees. As we get into tomorrow, we are going to see a lot more cloud cover, but the morning hours will be a bit warmer than what we have this morning. But during the afternoon, we are going to see some showers develop, especially for northern counties. But it does appear that Dane County, at least not going to see heavy rainfall until after sunset. We definitely could see a shower or storm, but the heaviest rainfall will be during the overnight hours, very early Sunday, and we could even see some heavy rain for a couple of hours. I'm really hoping that we do see that heavy rain considering our drought condition. And what's good about this rain is that it does appear to be happening when the golf tournament isn't, because it does also look like it will clear out of our area fairly early Sunday. Maybe the early rounds will see some showers, but by the late morning and afternoon, it will be a lot drier. As we look at the future track precipitation, anywhere from an inch to an inch and a half is possible for Dane County, but my guess is we'll be closer to a half inch to a full inch, so probably not going to see an inch and a half. But we also are going to see some pretty gusty winds as this cold front moves through, and on top of the cooler temperatures Wednesday, especially early, it is going to be windy, so it's not really going to feel like June at all on Sunday. It'll feel more like March and April, as the temperatures will only be in the 60s during the afternoon, and we're also going to be dealing with that breezy weather. After another chance of rain on Monday, we'll be fairly dry for much of next week with mid-80s again by the middle of next week, with a small chance of storms on Friday.
All right, Jacob, thank you very much. Coming up in the morning sprint, the new indictment against former President Donald Trump and what's expected to happen next.
But first, we want to say happy birthday to Colette and Jackson and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Thanks for celebrating with News 3 Now this morning. We're back after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
Join us at the Madison Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns. Visit and get inspired for your 2023 building and remodeling projects. Go to MadisonParadeofHomes.com and purchase your tickets today.
Good checkup? No, great checkup. Nailed it again.
Keep up the good work.
For great checkups, Crest has you covered because Crest Pro Health protects 100% of your mouth for 24 hours.
Look, Mom, no cavities.
Crest.
Febreze.
Hate it when a car freshener hits you with an overwhelming blast of perfume? Febreze car vent clips work differently. Febreze gives you consistent freshness that starts just right and stays just right for 40 days. Upgrade to Febreze car.
Have you ever been challenged, been tried, made a pact with your own limits? Have you been here, there, places no one should go? If you have, then you know that whatever you're capable of, so are we. No wonder Ford SUVs lead in brand loyalty. Now get a new Ford Edge with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
We went to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison last night.
I don't really get how the jackpots work.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison actually has had multiple million-dollar winners.
There are linked progressive slot machines at the same casino where local players increase the jackpot amount.
And a standalone progressive jackpot increases when a player plays on an individual machine that isn't linked to any other machines. Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. More ways to win. Find your perfect jackpot.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Experience Madison like an insider with tips and tricks from Madison Magazine. Explore secret hangouts and scenic gems. Uncover hidden history. Score off-menu favorites and more. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now.
Want to know right now what the weather will be like tomorrow? Download the First Warn Weather app and you'll get my customized forecast for tonight and tomorrow.
The First Warn Weather app. Get it now. Powered by News 3 Now.
Join us at the Madison Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns. Visit and get inspired for your 2023 building and remodeling projects. Go to MadisonParadeofHomes.com and purchase your tickets today.
Save more with Hy-Vee brands this Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Sirloin Fillets, just $2.99. Select Hy-Vee cereal, $1.99. And Hy-Vee canned green beans or corn, only 49 cents. Only at Hy-Vee.
Watch News 3 Now at 6 with Eric, Charlotte, Gary, and Zach, weeknights.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
Our Leah Linscheid is live from University Ridge ahead of the AmFam Championship. Leah?
Hi, folks. We're helping you plan out your days out here at University Ridge for the championship. Doors open, as they say, at 8 a.m. The ceremonial first tee-off is at 8:20. Things officially kick off at 9. Tonight at Breese-Stevens Field, you can take in a country concert with headliner Tyler Hubbard. Gates open Saturday and Sunday at 8. The trophy ceremony takes place Sunday just after 4. If you're looking for parking, head to Blackhawk Church today. That's off Mineral Point Road. There's a free shuttle running from there to U Ridge all day today. Then Saturday and Sunday, that shuttle service moves to Epic, so you'll park there. You can catch that shuttle service starting at 7:30 up until about half an hour after play ends every day. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Leah. All this information, including a full rundown of weekend events and links to buy tickets, that's all up on channel3000.com and our News 3 Now app.
Today, the Secret Service will meet with former President Donald Trump's security to arrange plans for his arraignment. It's all over historic new federal charges of mishandling classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. 3 sources tell CBS News the 7 charges include retention of national defense information, conspiracy, and obstruction.
More than 2 months after 27-year-old Madeline Kingsbury went missing in southern Minnesota, the father of her 2 children has been taken into custody after the discovery of her remains. Minnesota police say she was found in some brush off of Highway 43 near the town of Mabel. Kingsbury went missing at the end of March after dropping her children off from daycare.
UW Health Transplant Center launching a pediatric heart transplant program at American Family Children's Hospital. The UW Health Transplant Center is one of just 6 centers in the nation and the only one in the Midwest that's actively transplanting the heart, kidney, liver, lung, and pancreas for adults and children.
Temperatures today will be very nice, mostly sunny skies, highs right around 80 degrees. Tomorrow, we are going to see similar temperatures with some showers and storms in the late afternoon and evening. I'm hoping that some of the rainfall will stay off until the golf round ends. It looks like that is a possibility, but it will really cool things down for Sunday and Monday with high temperatures only in the 60s. The rain Sunday will also end early, possibly before the golf starts on Sunday. It will be a lot cooler, and it also will be breezy, so the temperatures will feel even colder than what they are, with mid-80s returning by the middle of next week. And after Monday, we are looking fairly dry.
All right, Jacob, thanks a lot. Coming up in 30 minutes, we'll have another update from University Ridge in the American Family Insurance Championship.